Right, let's talk about wait time. Wait time is a really simple technique, but it has huge impacts on student thinking and participation. All it means is after you ask a question, you pause, but you pause with purpose. You don't rush to fill the silence and you don't jump in with hints right away. For a lot of new teachers, they don't have to realize just how fast they move. They ask a question, and if no one immediately answers, they'll rephrase it, or they use the old "can someone help her out" trick, or they just straight up call on somebody else. Or even worse, answer it themselves. The problem is that for a lot of students, that 1 or 2 second beat, that isn't thinking time and it's barely even processing time. So building in longer waits tells your students, I actually expect you to think about this. Now, in practice, this usually looks like a quiet pause of 3, 5 seconds after you ask a question. It might be longer depending on what kind of processing time the individual student requires. Some students do need more time. And yeah, when you do it, it can feel a little uncomfortable at first. It might feel like everybody is just staring at you, but that's okay. That silence, that's the students thinking and processing, or at the very least, they're supposed to be. Even if they are stalling and they're waiting for you to give up and move on, that wait time lets them know that you expect an answer and to be ready next time. Now, wait time can also be effective after a student does answer a question. So instead of immediately saying yes or no, give it a second. This gives other students time to process the answer that that student gave, decide if they agree, decide if they disagree, decide if they want to add on. Adding just that little pause can lead to deeper discussions without you saying anything or having to prompt them. So here's a quick example. Let's say you ask, what did that character mean when he said, I'm your Huckleberry? Then you stop. Count off a couple seconds, 5 seconds or so in your head if you need to. Give students a chance to think, then call on somebody. Don't reword the question. Don't let the students off the hook. Just wait for their answer. And keep in mind, uh, you also need to use wait time when doing open ended questions. Those questions that you just throw out to the entire class. If you don't rush the answers, they'll be better thought out. And when that becomes the norm of your classroom and part of your routine, you will consistently get better responses. Let me talk real quick about 3 common issues. First, there's what I like to call pushy wait time. This is where when you pause, your body language and your face is saying, answer, 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 pacing around, pointing, saying, anyone, anyone, and all those kinds of things. That ruins it. Just ask your question and just be still. Second is only using wait time for high achieving students or students that you know will answer. This works best when everybody understands they might be called on. So wait time works great with cold calling. That's another video you can check out. Third, uh, don't let wait time turn into the student checking out. You're not waiting for the rest of the class period. You're waiting just long enough to allow that processing time. And if a student says, I don't know, uh, that doesn't let them off the hook. We're going to refer back to the techniques from the Everybody Answers video. So give that a look when you get a chance. But don't move on until you get some kind of answer from each student. So give it a try. Be consistent with it. Students will learn that you're not only doing discussions and things for the fun of it, but they are important. Those questions are important, and so is their contribution. That quiet moment is going to break them of the habit of letting things go. It gives them a chance to think, come up with the response, and then answer. So that is wait time.